Have you ever told yourself, I'll do that when I retire? I'll travel the world. I'll learn to paint. I'll finally start that passion project. For a man named Elias, this wasn't just a passing thought. It was his life's philosophy. He saw life as a precious treasure, something so valuable it had to be locked away, protected from the risks of the present. Elias was the guardian of the vault, a fortress of his own making, built with the bricks of routine, responsibility, and deferred dreams. Inside this vault, he carefully stored everything he truly wanted, the person he wanted to become, the adventures he longed to experience, the passions he yearned to pursue. His plan was simple, and to him, it seemed perfect. Work hard now, save every penny, and then, one day, when everything was perfectly aligned, he would receive his official permission slip, retirement. Only then would he finally open the vault and start living. But here's the thing about waiting for life to begin. It often has a cruel twist. One of the great paradoxes of longevity is this: stop saving your life for later. Elias, like so many of us, had fallen for the myth of the future self. He envisioned this other Elias, a mythical figure who would magically appear on his last day of work, full of boundless energy, perpetually rested, and ready to take on the world. He saw his present self as just a worker bee, a servant whose only job was to build a comfortable future for this other, better man. The present wasn't for living, it was for preparing. But the truth is, this future self is a thief. It steals the most valuable thing you have, the present moment. It whispers promises of a perfect tomorrow that may never arrive in the way you imagine. And the data, the cold, hard numbers, tell a grim story. A shockingly high percentage of people pass away within the first 5 years of retirement. Think about that. Why does this happen? Perhaps it's because the body, after a lifetime stuck in wait mode, finally gets the green light to live, but it's just too late. The engine has gone rusty from disuse. The energy reserves are depleted. The spirit, after decades of being told, not yet, is simply exhausted. With every dream Elias postponed, with every adventure he locked away, a small piece of his life force was spent. Those boxes in his vault weren't just storing dreams. They were unopened gifts from the universe, gathering dust. And let me tell you, there is no heavier burden to carry than the regret of an unlived life. It's that quiet, sinking feeling you get when you realize you were so busy planning to live that you completely forgot to breathe. You were so focused on the destination that you missed the entire journey. So, what's the antidote to this endless postponement? How do you break free from the prison of one day? The answer can be found in a beautiful Japanese concept, ikigai. Ikigai is your reason for being, the thing that gets you out of bed every single morning, filled with purpose. It's the fourth rule of longevity. Find a purpose that is greater than yourself. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go out and save the world. It doesn't have to be some grand epic mission. Your ikigai can be found in the simple things. It could be tending to your garden, creating a piece of art, or simply helping a neighbor carry their groceries. The key is the feeling it gives you. I am needed. I am essential. When you have a clear sense of ikigai, you don't need a permission slip from anyone. You are already living your life's purpose, right here, right now. And one day, this realization hit Elias like a bolt of lightning. The key he'd been clutching so tightly wasn't meant to open the vault in some distant future. It was meant to unlock the present. He suddenly saw that the vault wasn't a safe haven for his dreams. It was a prison for his spirit. The vibrant, fulfilling life he was waiting for wasn't locked behind a massive steel door. It was right in front of him, in the simple, messy, beautifully imperfect moments he was actively ignoring every single day. He realized the permission slip he was waiting for wasn't a document signed by a boss or a government. It was a self-declaration. It was a choice he had to make for himself. The moment Elias decided to unlock one of those dusty boxes, he didn't find a perfectly finished painting or a completed novel. He found potential. He found a blank canvas, an empty page. He understood that the real power wasn't in the having of the dream, but in the doing. The joy was in the process, not just the outcome. The longest life isn't measured by the number of years you accumulate. It's measured by the number of moments you truly live. So I ask you, what are you waiting for? Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Stop waiting for the permission slip. Stop waiting for your future self to arrive and rescue you. The life you are desperately waiting to live is happening right now, in this very breath. The time to live is not when I retire. The time to live is now. Because every moment you spend waiting is a moment you are not living. Unlock the present. The only permission you need is your own. If this story planted a seed of thought in your mind, subscribe to our channel for more tales that can help change your perspective. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, and let's start living together. Thank you for watching.